everyone, welcome to Sunday's Hangout. Today's topic is about being creative to help reduce stress. Okay, we're going to be talking about different ways of creativity, different things that you might want to explore if you haven't yet, if you don't know what your favorite thing to do is when you're not working, on when you're not doing regular stuff. Now, first of all, I'd like to apologize for the fan. It has to stay on because it's winter here, but there's like 35 degrees Celsius in our apartment right now, so I have to keep it on. Okay. Also, I want to thank you. Huge thank you to one of our fans who who has sent me a painting. She has painted, and she has given that painting to me for my birthday. And I'm gonna show it to you. I'm gonna tell you about the painting, and we're gonna talk about being creative in that way as well. And so we're gonna address that, and after we talk about different ways of helping yourself to reduce stress, we will just talk about whatever guys you want to talk about. Usually we end up talking about, how you feel and stuff like that, how are things, how things have been. And if we get a new person coming in today, then we'll introduce them to you guys, and yeah, and we'll just chat at the end. Okay, so first thing first, I want to check if the audio is working. Okay, so let me just, guys, give me a second. That's not it. Okay, so this one says live, and let me just check if the audio is working on this thing. Okay. Okay, we have audio. Fantastic. Okay. Sorry, I did have to check that to make sure that we don't go through a very, very long conversation from which you would not be able to understand what's going on. Okay? Okay, so I want to be able to open the chat, so if there's anybody who says hi, I'll be able to say hi back. Okay, so first of all, guys, I hope this, I'm gonna have to put it a little bit further because the camera is really close to me, and I've been in so much pain that I didn't even know I was gonna do the stream today. But I promise you guys I'm gonna be here, and that's what I'm doing. So, okay, I gotta get off for this, and I'm gonna show this is super amazing. Okay. Okay, so here it is. Okay, I hope this is far enough for you guys to be able to see. Getting a little confused with the way the camera is set up because it's mirror, so it's kind of confusing me right now. Okay, so my friend's name is Mary. She's from the United States, and she has sent me this painting. Okay, she wanted to, she's been a friend of mine for quite some time, and she also obviously has epilepsy, and this painting represents how, she said, it represents how she feels. It's kind of like when she feels things, she feels everything sometimes at once. Okay, I just want to, okay, here, yeah, we're getting a little bit better view of it right there. Okay, and she's been a wonderful friend. We have connected on many different ways, from nutrition to you know, things in life, and it's she's just super amazing person. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is a wonderful gift. Okay, and guys, it is beautiful when you have someone that wants to share, um, I'm gonna just fall down. That wants to share their the creation with you, their energy, their input of, she put her energy into it, and it was so colorful, so beautiful, so fantastic. So uh, let me see if I can just set it up actually at the back, if it's going to be even part of it visible to you guys while I'm streaming. And hi, Sophie. Hold on, Sophie, because I saw you came in. So, Sophie, this is my friend's painting. She painted this. This is the expression of her, how she feels. Well, she has the seizures. Oh no, this is too high. That's maybe, I don't want this to fall down. So last time I didn't put this guys on because I didn't want it to. Yeah, okay, so we are, yes, this is good. Okay, yeah, don't fall down. I gotta put maybe some kind of stuff here underneath so it doesn't fall. There. Okay, look at that. Oh, I'm right in front of it. Oh, gee. Here? Yeah, I can set it up here. I'll set it up here. Gotta cover that ugly wall over there. Okay. There's gonna be a little bit of commotion. There you go. This is quite visible, right? I mean, it's not super visible, but it's the top of it visible, and I'm gonna actually hang it. I have to be careful where I hang it on my wall, but I'm gonna try to find a way of this picture being around when I'm streaming. Okay. All right. So hi, Sophie. Oh, thank you for the audio, and quality is good. That's super. How are you doing, Sophie, and your mom? How you guys doing in the New Year's? Is everything good? You guys healthy? Is everything all right? Yeah. Okay. So we can see. Yeah, I think that's probably as good as it gets for now. How about this roll? If I put this roll here. Yeah. So this is a wonderful gift. I was so happy when I got this. I knew I was getting something beforehand, but okay. So oh yeah, look at that. So this, I'm gonna just be mindful here. So you guys can see, isn't that super? Look at this. This is amazing. Okay, so is we going to pop in? I missed the Xmas and New Year's Eve live stream, but I will rewatch. Okay, yeah, rewatch. I actually I really remember how I said I'm gonna convince Virginia to come on the stream. Yeah, so I did. We had the Christmas and the New Year's Eve party. Now for next year, guys, I am planning a huge, real party. Not with people in it invited. It will be a virtual party, but with us here at home actually partying, and with special effects. So like obviously the special effects are gonna be geared towards, for people with epilepsy. I may not do the New Year's because the New Year's we actually didn't have a lot of people. We might do a Christmas party and then I do the New Year's on either on Twitch or um, on Facebook. So I'm not sure yet. But one of like either Christmas or New Year's is gonna be here and it's gonna be huge. So I want a lot of people to attend. I'm telling everyone starting at the beginning of the year. So I don't know if she's gonna wake up. She went to sleep super late, and yeah, I usually don't. I let her sleep it off. Uh, like if she went to sleep late, I just let her to wake up whenever she's ready to wake up, and just go and make sure that at the time when she's supposed to take her meds, that I'm there to remind her, even though if I have to wake her up, yeah, I do that. And just ask her, did you take your meds and stuff. But yeah, so unless she wakes up, sorry, she may not be here today. But so Sophie, I wanted to talk about creative ways of of dealing with stress. So everyone usually, okay, there are people who are not sure, who don't know what makes them like like really really happy, what they would love to do in life and stuff like that. Let's say, if the money, the time, and nothing was like, had to be taken into account, what would they do with their life? Okay, so I would definitely stay the creator because I love to create. I love to engage with people. I love to talk to people. I love to receive gifts. And I love to share. I love to share my knowledge. Okay. I love to help others in a way uh, that I can. Okay. Uh, for now, I can share my experiences and uh, make other people's lives easier. I am super tired. I gotta have a tea, guys, just to wake me up a little bit. Okay, so this is, I made a tea. I made a Polish tea. And I want to tell you, drinking warm drinks once a day, okay, if it's a tea. Um, the Polish, or I grew up in Poland, so um, the Polish tradition is to um, to put slices of lemon in your tea, okay, like when it's hot. Usually they put a couple of slices, but because I'm low on vitamin C, I don't really like the fake stuff, so I usually go, with apples, a couple of apples a day, couple of oranges, okay, to get my vitamin C. I do take the supplements because it's winter and just to help me boost the immune system, but I prefer the natural stuff. So lemons are super, like, they're super packed with vitamin C. I love a tea with, well, more than two slices of lemon. So as I usually put like half of a big or small lemon, whatever, but depends on the day. Today was a huge lemon, so cheers. Okay, so why was I asking what type of, or why was I saying that some people don't know? what they like or what they would love to do in the life. For example, I also like to paint. I don't get around to it too much, but when I do, I like to, I like to paint, and I like to be in that creative mode and create. Okay, so painting, making pictures, singing, listening to the music, dancing to the music, even watching other people dance. I love that. um, so Sophie, to relieve stress, um, I read books. I read books, and I'm quite the bookworm, or watch YouTube. Yes. So those are other ways of relieving stress. Reading books is wonderful. Uh, why reading books is wonderful, especially before bedtime, is because it will help people to kind of wind down from like daily activities, and it's gonna help them to go to sleep. So you probably found that very valuable for you, to help you, to fall asleep faster. Watching YouTube, yes. Uh, Depends what you're watching. So when it comes to stress, okay. So I love to watch interesting things. I watch educational things, um, and I like to watch for relaxation. Let's say I just want to have a little bit of a vacation with my mind from the things that I'm doing, like whatever I'm doing. Let's say I need that mini vacation, okay. So in the mini vacation, what do I do? Excuse me. I myself, for example, one of the things is watching good movies. They have to be some kind of creative movies with, a good story in there. Otherwise, like if something is just pa and boring, and that's not for me. Okay, it's got to be, there's got to be that story in there. But that's a good, um, like a mini vacation that you guys can have. I don't recommend watching it right before to go into sleep, because then the melatonin levels are not going to be as good for you to go and fall asleep, okay? So watching screens, watching your phone, which is also a screen, or any TV just before bedtime is not good, okay? For the last hour, wind down, reading book or listening to relaxing music, which I've been putting on actually every day, because I have had some extra stress, and listening to calming music is really, really helping. Okay. Um, so now, as I said before, I think that everyone with epilepsy has a higher level of anxiety, and some have panic attacks. So yes, actually a lot. Okay, not just some. Most actually, I think most people with epilepsy. That would probably be the proper, presumption. For example, thoughts like, "Did I take my meds? What will people think if I have a seizure?" Things like that. So yes, so those are very, very stressful thoughts. Okay. Um, One thing that you can help, uh, in that situation, you can help yourself, is applying mindfulness. What that means is, at that time you tell yourself, "Oh, you know what? People who, if it happens, people people really don't, o- like, I know people don't like to be watched when they're not feeling well, when they're not well, when they feel sick, when they feel vulnerable. they don't like to be watched, and they don't like to be judged. Okay, and that's probably the part that you don't like. Okay, now and if, let's say, you feel embarrassed by that. So when people feel embarrassed by whatever illness that they're going through, that's the thing. They think, oh, other people. But if I'm one of those other people, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to be concerned, okay, whether I know or not about epilepsy. So let's suppose I didn't know about epilepsy. I see somebody, not feeling well. I would be concerned. I would see if that person needs help, okay, and I would call for help if necessary, okay, and assess the situation. The best thing for you guys is for everyone actually to have a first aid course, at least at first level, and then take the other two, because it teaches you a lot about, not just about yourself, but you can also help others, okay, and assess your own situations sometimes. So uh, okay, so for me, I find it almost impossible to do new tasks without thinking I am going to fall, or I am doing the task wrong. Sometimes I simply am overwhelmed and just avoid the new task completely. It is no secret that I have an exaggerated startle reflex. So I watch things that make me think and medical related and is relaxing for me. Very good. And at the same time, you are learning a lot, because I noticed that, have noticed that you provide a lot of information for which I am very thankful, and it's very valuable for everyone. Okay. I also watch videos on historical events and people. So that's wonderful. Okay, that you learn those things, and it relaxes you. So watching things that interest you. So this is what I was talking about when I was saying, what is the creative thing that you're interested in. Okay, so sorry guys, there's probably going to be a little bit of noise in there, because the microphone is right there, but I wanted I want that picture to be there. So so this is what I was talking about when I was talking about the being creative. Okay, so using your creative mind, doing things what you like. Okay, I have asked someone close to me, in my family, and I asked that person, what is the thing that if like, if money was no object, time was no object, any obstacles that you have, or that there are in the world right now, or in your situation, whatever, is no object, what would you want to do? When the person answers, I don't know, okay, that means they have not discovered their potential yet. Okay, they have not discovered their creativity. Okay, they have not discovered the things that make them happy, that make them tick, that make them, say, oh, or they start, let's say, for example, if I start working on a photograph that, let's say I'm gonna make a video from later on. You guys seen my videos, and those are created by me. They're not purchased. I made those videos and the photographs and graphics and stuff. So when I start working on something, I sometimes it's not a good thing, but sometimes I forget to drink, I forget to eat. But the thing is that it draws me, pun intended. It draws me so much that I could forget about everything, okay? Which I can't, because I still have Virginia, I have two dogs to take care of, and I still have to eat and drink and stuff like that. Okay, and do things throughout the day. So, but that aside, that's what I mean. Okay, let's say you like to sing. Okay, so Virginia likes to sing. Uh, so when she sings, for example, one thing she loves singing, and she does not like to be interrupted. So when I go to the room, I don't. She says, "Oh, no, 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 no." She says, "Don't interrupt me. I'm about to finish. I'm almost finished." But yeah, so that's the thing for her, okay? And then you guys gotta find out what it is. You know, whether you like to dance, maybe you like to do some shows, maybe you like to, I don't know, like do some clothing stuff, just anything that interests you, okay? I dare you to explore your creative mind. Um, not just because it will reduce stress, it will help you to expand your mind, it will help you to bring your mind to a state where it's thinking, okay? So you are gonna be using your mind, you're gonna be working out your mind, okay? When you are creative, like from history, all the creative people, they were super intelligent, okay? And they, like Michelangelo and Strauss and all those other people who created either music, or they created paintings and stuff like that. They were very, very intelligent, and well, not all of them, but most of them, okay? And so it is, your mind expands when you expand it. So let's say you let your mind to get expanded while you are doing something, okay? And you are doing it with pleasure, so your brain is calm at the time, because you're doing it not because you have to, not because you're stressed, not because if somebody's pushing you to, not because you have to finish it on time. So, well, more than anything, trying to kind of work it in the time that you're gonna have enough time frame to finish whatever you're doing. Let's say if it's a painting, for me, I don't know, 3 hours of painting a painting is not enough. Okay, I like to take my time. I like to make a nice painting. It has to be, well, almost perfect for me. All right, and so I would say 5 to 7 hours on a painting. Okay, depending how big in the painting is also. But this is what I'm talking about, where you're gonna let your mind be creative, let your mind be in the moment, let your mind expand, okay? And this is not just for stress reducing, this is for expanding your mind, okay? Which is makes your brain think, makes it helps it the connections in the brain, and it helps you to develop better connections and to reduce stress at the same time. Okay, so Sophie says, when I was younger, I would draw and sculpt clay. Wow. But I find sculpting clay of little interest. Okay. But I still draw here and there. Okay. So I love sculptures. I myself, uh, I like sculptures. I went. They're a little messy, okay? Because usually when you're doing like clay and stuff, you have to work with your hands and you get your hands dirty. But it's for some people. It's not for everyone. But I'm gonna tell you what. I went on a excursion with Virginia from school when she was younger, and I went as a volunteer mom. Okay, so with the group of kids from her class and from her school, and we went to a place called Black Creek. Okay, it's like a place for people to come and explore. It's like a medieval village where they do all kinds of sculptures and paintings and stuff like that. Anyways, so Virginia. The kids were given, that was like a kind of surprise for me. I didn't know they were gonna do that, or maybe I did, but just I didn't know what it involved. And so the kids were supposed to make their own sculptures. So Virginia made a beautiful, colorful dragon. Okay, I helped her because then at the end they were like, "Oh, you have to finish up. You have to finish up." So just to help her a little bit, with that, I say, "Okay, what do you need?" She says, "Oh, I need that spiky thingy on the dragon's back." Okay, so I helped her to make the spikes. I didn't attach them. She did the work, and I just helped her with that. So then they baked it. Okay, because they had to. So they were like time. It was time consuming. They baked it, and then after that, they brought it back to the kids, and then, okay, here you are, paint. Okay, so was it the same? Was it the same day, or did they paint it at another day? Because I know Virginia. I don't think she painted it at home. Anyways, I remember her painting it as well. But so it was an amazing experience, and um, we have gone to different on different occasions. We've gone to ice sculptures in Toronto, where they were still, when pre-pandemic, obviously. Um, so in the winter they have like a show of people doing ice sculptures. Okay, so I did not do that. I don't like to work in the cold, so that's not for me. We did go and see them, and it was an amazing show. Okay, um, other things, people making sand sculptures. Okay, yeah, so sand sculptures, like especially when I went to LA, with Virginia, twice. We went twice over there. We went to Venice Beach. Okay, I don't know if any of you guys have visited Venice Beach, but those of you who did, you know that along the beach there are a lot of people who have kind of different things that they do. And one of the guys that, well, at the time that we were there, he was always making sand sculptures, amazing ones, like super super amazing ones. Okay, so that's kind of how they make a little bit of money over there, and people help them, give something for their creativity and stuff. And so that was one of the guys. Other people were making necklaces, and so you can make jewelry. I mean, for people with maybe epilepsy, that's not a good idea, but there are different things that you can make. Okay, so whatever works for you, you need. If you don't know, so Sophie, obviously you know what it is, what you like, but there are people who don't know what they like. If you love listening to the music, that's your thing. Close your eyes. Imagine you're on wherever you want to be. When you close your eyes, it could be anywhere in the world with your mind. Okay, uh, Fiji or Cuba, or I would love to be in Cuba. Okay, I've been to Cuba already a few times, and I would definitely want to go there with my mind. Okay, excuse me. I would love to go to Fiji, for real, to see that white sand. I mean, Cuba has beautiful beaches as well, but the Fiji pictures, I think they're probably, a little exaggerated with the white sand, and super, um, super very light blue sea. I don't know if that's probably just a Photoshop. But yeah, so those are the things that that you can do even with your mind. Okay, so let's say you need a break from the day, and you like to imagine, for example, that you like to be on a tropical island. Okay, now we have a couple of videos on this channel already that are vacations. So they're about half an hour long. I think one is, yeah, they're approximately half an hour long. Okay, so those are like a virtual vacations, guys, and tropical islands, because that's what I like. So I did that for those of you who like the same thing. um, and that's a great mini vacation, and you can go on those mini vacations with your mind. um, okay, just by putting the right mood in your room. Close your eyes, get rid of the noise from outside. Let's say you want to go to Cuba, you can put like Cuban salsa music on, and imagine, yeah, you are down, um, that you are down on the pool, like for example, when I was in Cuba, the last 3 times I stayed at hotels over there. So they have like all inclusive hotels, and they have you can like have a drink or whatever, eat by the pool if you want, and they have music and they have entertainers. So it was really, really amazing experience. And guys, maybe I would even be able to, oh, I'm not gonna set it up now, but you know what, for next week I'm gonna set it up so I can show you a few clips, okay, from our vacations with Virginia. So I'll prepare the clips and then I'll just play them next week on Sunday. Oh, okay. I thought that maybe I got more. So okay, so that's on painting. So painting, you can do drawing. Okay, there are a lot of people who like to draw. You could be drawing in pencil, you could be drawing, and some people like to draw on the street with the chalk. Some people like to there's actually people who make a living, very good living, in drawing people's faces. In Toronto, they charge, they just sit on the street with their pencils and their books, and people come by and see somebody, drawing somebody else, and they, oh, how much for the drawing, like, uh, I got a drawing of Virginia and my other daughter when they were little. Oh no, wait. I don't think Virginia was. Virginia was baby, and then, okay, and my other daughter. That's my other daughter. Okay, a little bit of memory lapse over there, but yeah. So it was someone on the lakeshore, along the lakeshore. We were just walking, and there were people there doing their thing. So a little bit something similar to, uh, let's say, to Venice Beach in LA, only not as open. Okay, because like we have a little bit more. The laws are here more strict, and you're not actually allowed to be, selling stuff and doing stuff like that on street. All right, so no street vending permitted unless you have the proper permit from the government. Okay, so next thing, as opposed, not as opposed, on top of uh, painting and drawing? Okay, what are other things that you guys like to do? Okay, please um, share your thoughts with us. Okay, post them below the video for others to see. Make sure you guys share it. Okay, that you, if there's something that I did not cover today, you know, post it, put it down and say, oh, hey, you know, I love doing this and this and this, and you know, it brings me joy, it makes me happy, you know, you know, I love doing that. It kind of makes me lose my time when I'm doing it, because I get so like involved and relaxed, and feel great when I do it. Okay, a lot of people like gaming. Gaming is not very good for epilepsy, but we still have a lot of people gamers, and Virginia is actually one of them. She's not a big time gamer, but she does gaming. So if you guys like to gaming, and she has actually a gaming channel here on YouTube, and she brings the games that she plays on Twitch, she brings them to YouTube, so you guys can watch some of them. Okay, so creative mind, like what is it that you like to do to be creative, and to expand your mind, and to do things that um, that you would not normally do if you were told or taught to do it. Okay, so expanding your mind, because you are letting your mind grow by drawing something and saying, oh, you know, I didn't know that. And so I have learned a lot of stuff. I have been learning a lot of stuff. And even though with the digital, you know, digital editing of photographs, and uh, creating videos, and creating, you know, things that a little bit different than normal, like, you know, than regular stuff that you see. Okay, so for example, for the winter music, for the Christmas music that I have created the video, I have created the snow. Okay, I have created the snow, and because it was a photograph, so you know, I used the photograph and the snow, for example, snowing, not just a picture of a snow, but it was snowing in the picture. Okay, and then I put the music and all of that together. But I created the snow, and it was something new that I just have learned, and I have, because I have expanded that part of my brain, I have learned that I can make so much more, that I can be so much more creative. And the more I do it, the more it draws me towards it, because I want to do more. It's just, you know, it's that exciting. And that's what you gotta find. You gotta find something that makes you super excited about what you want to do, about, you know, about the time you're gonna spend on it. You know, if you know, oh, I'm gonna have 2 hours to do the, oh, just 2 hours, you know, or because sometimes people say, oh, you know, let's go and do this, and how long is it gonna take? Oh, 2 hours. Oh, that's too long. Okay, so that you know that you don't like doing that when you say something is too long. When you say 2 hours is not enough time, meaning you like it so much that you want more time. Okay, and that's the thing I'm talking about. The thing I'm talking about is the thing that you always want to spend more time on. Okay, so for example, reading books. For those who love reading books, okay, you expand your mind. It makes you think. You're growing. Your brain has to think. Your brain is making connections. You are helping it. You are exercising your brain. Okay, so it's a wonderful thing to do. So Sophie, I guess you're busy. Now, so I'm gonna finish up, because today is very slow. I don't know. I have been feeling super super sick for the past um, I think just like before Christmas, the day before Christmas, and it's just been a lot of pain and stuff. And I think it's the weather as well, and the time of the year and stuff like that. So uh, I'm gonna finish it for today. Thank you for visiting, Sophie. Thank you for coming. Guys, look at this super awesome picture that my friend sent me. Okay, this is an epilepsy picture. Okay, so this is someone who has epilepsy that painted this. So I'm gonna say it because if you didn't hear this at the beginning, I just want to say this before I go. And this is how she says that she feels. Sometimes she feels that everything is just kind of comes, kind of bursts and comes at the same time, and makes her feel all of these emotions at the same time. And all these colors, um, they represent all different emotions. Okay, so guys, if you want to share your stuff, you let me know. Okay, and um, at some point I would like to have some of you on my streams. Okay, so when we're doing the stream, you know how they do right now, you can do a Zoom. You can have a few people, can have a lot of people actually on the stream. So any of you who want to come on the stream, we can arrange that. Okay, and just let me know, and then you'll be able to be in the stream together with me. And you can tell your story about your epilepsy. The best thing would be that if I do know you a little bit, uh, because if it's a live stream, I gotta make sure that it's something that we have to talk beforehand, and there are things that can and cannot be discussed online on YouTube, so we gotta talk about that beforehand. But other than that, you are welcome to come and share your stories, um, and share our videos, share our streams, please. Help us. In March, we're having an international Purple Day on the 26th of March. So we're gonna be doing something special for that day. And for Valentine's, I have put. Okay, you guys see this part on the side, Oops, right there. Okay, you see this little rectangle. Okay, that is our merchandise. We have two types of merch. I'm gonna actually put a link to the other one as well. So there are two types of merch. So I have already merch came out for Valentine's. So if you guys, well, Valentine's is already around the corner. If you guys gonna order it to get it on time, you wanna get it before, clearly before Valentine's. This would be a great thing to order for somebody. And this is also something I have created myself, and very proud of it. It's a gorgeous, heart and a rose. I don't have it here, but I'm also gonna show it next week. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys the picture in a video, so of what it looks like. And it's a heart, and so heart and a rose. So it creates the rose, and a heart creates a new heart, and it just says Happy Valentine's. Okay, it's super super awesome. You can order it on many different types of merchandise. So anywhere from shirts to hoodies, to hats, to clocks, to blankets, to throws, to pillows, even floor pillows, to shower curtains. So many sort of stickers, even. Okay, if you don't have much money, but you want to order stickers, those gorgeous stickers, they're very very inexpensive, and you can have something for Valentine's to give away. So the stickers, you can put it on anything that you want and say, hey, happy Valentine's, okay? And as instead of buying, let's say, a whole bunch of cards, you can put those stickers on whatever it is that you're giving to people, okay? You could give them your picture and say, hey, happy Valentine's. Okay, don't forget me, okay? I'm your friend. So that's a good thing. So the reason why I am very, very low right now is because I'm still in excruciating pain. So sorry for that, guys, but I hope that you like the stream. Sophie, are you back? Okay. Um, okay, I am here. I was just listening. Oh, okay, okay. Just so that's good, Sophie. Oh, and yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I suspect. Myself and Virginia, uh, we had two very bad pneumonias last year. Okay, and they were we had them around the time that COVID was already out, except it was not out publicly. So the actual virus was already in the making, um, but it was not public yet. So people like didn't know about it. So we were both super super sick. At one point, we were actually talking about it. I think I can't remember if it was, I think in one of the streams for Christmas and or New Year's. Okay, and then so Virginia was talking about it, and then yeah, and also this year we've been feeling unwell for the past week. I have been giving Virginia Goldenseal, and I've been making my COVID tea, and um, guys, next weekend, so on Sunday or during the week, I don't know why, I wanted to do some more streams during the week, okay? I'm gonna do a show and tell. Okay, so this is a little bit of noise, just because of the thing. I'm gonna do a show and tell. So I'm gonna bring um, the COVID tea that I make. Okay, you have to be careful before ingesting, before taking anything. Guys, always consult someone, consult a physician, consult a person who knows about health, especially where it comes to herbs. And so before you start taking anything, you need to know how they affect you. Do they affect the meds that, or the meds affect, interact with what you want to take? And that is a very, very important thing. Okay, so that's something that you need to learn if you want to introduce herbs into your life and into your healing endeavor. So herbs are wonderful. I've been using them for a long time, and it takes a long time, and I always recheck. Sometimes, I ask myself, oh, is this okay for Virginia? So again, I go back to Google, because I do have a lot of herbs, and a lot of them are for me. Virginia's been with a lot of pain as well, so now she's been suffering from pain. So I don't know what's going on, because we've been drinking clean water. I don't know where that pain is. Inflammation. I think we're not moving enough. Okay, we are too stagnant. We lived in the houses before for like many many years. I've lived most of my life in houses. Okay, and I was always renting them, as opposed to. I never had an opportunity to actually buy it. Um, and then I missed my window, because then I wasn't able to work, and that was the end of the story. But so now we have to live in an apartment, and it's just horrible. I hate apartment buildings, but what can you do, right? I love the house, because the moment you open your door, you're outside. Okay, you kind of, you want some fresh air, you open the door, you're outside. And that's what I love about the house. And hopefully soon be able to have one again. um, so oh, I'm so sorry that you are in pain. Yeah, yeah, Sophie, it's been super, super bad. I've been feeling pain in my bones. So when that happens, I know that there's a lot of moisture in the air, and I'm not talking about the apartment. I'm talking about the outside weather, because that's what affects me. And I've been having we have a we have a weather here that has a lot of moisture because we live close to the lake. So like Toronto is very close to the lake, right? Oops. Yes, I know, right? And so the weather has been affecting me and Virginia in the way of pain. And guys, if you pay attention to your seizures, you will find out that in the times when there is like a really, really bad magnetic, um, like eruptions from the sun, or like magnetic changes, and barometric pressure changes, you will find that your body is gonna take a toll, and things are gonna happen. You gotta pay attention to that. And then sometimes you may just say, okay, that day the barometric pressure is going to be this and that, and there's going to be a lot of winds, and all those changes in weather will probably be no good for me to be traveling and doing things. Okay, so that's a good thing to put your mind to, and just like to watch out for that. So do you think you already had COVID? I think we already had COVID twice. And I think that even this time that I had COVID, only um, it as soon as I get it. So I have this year, over the year, it's been really tough because like the finances were really low. So I only bought what I absolutely could and what I absolutely had to, and put things in place to excuse me, to help me deal with the COVID when it attacks. Okay, so my one of the best things to go to when a breathing problem. I want to show this is I bought more, but this is Goldenseal powder, Goldenseal Root powder. Okay, for those of you who have epilepsy, obviously, you need to be very careful. This is a very strong. This is very expensive, first of all, and it's very strong. So I prefer that you guys, if you're gonna start taking it, buy it in capsules. Don't buy it in tincture because tincture has alcohol. You don't want that. Okay, buy it in capsules, and it has to be the root powder. Okay, don't buy the herb. Herb is like 100 times less potent and less effective than this. But this is going to help you cleanse your lymphatic system. Everything like from here, and it's going to help you to cleanse the lungs. And when you take it, it will help you to bring out the phlegm, okay? And it's going to help you to bring out that stuff that you have in your lungs, okay? Don't wait till you're very, very sick to do it, all right? So you gotta do as soon as you feel a scratchy throat, which I do. Um, I do gargles with sage for that. So I make a very strong decoction of sage, and I gargle with that. So which I'm gonna actually do today because I got a scratchy throat again. But even for scratchy throat, I take a little bit of this. You can drink it with water. You can put it in your juice. What I found is I can use less amount of this, and just take it straight. But guys, you're not gonna be able to do it. This is super bitter, okay? And you have to take it at a different time than your meds. Okay, so this has to be very very measured. So buy it in capsules. If you need to bring out the stuff, if you have accumulation of a lot of phlegm and stuff, and you have a hard time getting rid of it, okay, this is a great thing to do. You cannot overdose on this because this is super super strong, okay, and it could make you very very sick if you take too much. So one capsule, okay, it may send you to the bathroom. So the first few times, 2 3 times, because it will help you cleanse all the like the mucus out of your system and stuff like that as well. All right, great thing for colds, coughs, flu. I've taken it for years now, and when I really really feel sick, this is what I use. So yeah, I think I've had it 3 times. I think I still have it a little bit. I've been having some pain, chest in my pain in my chest since last week when I was taking the dogs out, and I've been sweating a lot. I've been feeling super super hot even though I took a shower. So I felt kind of a little bit cool after, like, as soon as I took a shower, and then like the not even when I finished the shower I was already back hot, super hot. It's also hot in the apartment, but like the extra pain, the heaviness, the symptoms are there. Okay, the only thing I don't have, which I think I did because I was hot before and I didn't bother. I don't bother going to the doctor or to emergency unless I absolutely have to. If I can't help myself with the herbs, that's then I'll go. But I've been able to actually do it with the herbs. So another thing for a new thing that I have discovered actually on does any one of you guys like The Walking Dead, the series? Did you guys watch it? If you did, I have learned something in The Walking Dead that I've been applying since for colds, for flu and colds. Okay, so there was an illness in the series where the zombies kind of spreaded the illness to people, and a lot of them were super super sick. Um, Jesus, I forgot. It's a berry. No, it's at the tip of my tongue now. Okay, so I make a tea with my COVID. I have it in my COVID tea, but because I felt so bad, like this week, I put extra of those berries in the pot, and I boiled it for like half an hour. Then I let it stand for an hour, actually two, because it soaks up the nutrients more from the berries and stuff. So yeah, and I've been using that, and that's been super helpful. So I can, just bring a few things for like show and tell next week. I think that would be great. And uh, oh, Virginia is up. Sophie, she may be able to say hi to you when she's done in the bathroom. Okay. So mom and also came down something that sounds like COVID. We're okay, and it was around February and March. So yeah, uh, so it's a very possible a lot of people actually had it and they didn't know. Okay, so if someone has like the good immune system, or someone addresses the problem like as soon as symptoms show up, okay, because you gotta get that boost. Like I get my like vitamin C here, got my vitamin D. Guys, make sure that you take your supplements, okay? Your supplements of the vitamin D and vitamin C are crucial in the winter time, okay? D and C, okay? So even if you live in DC, you still have to take vitamins D and C. All right, that was a joke, pun intended. Okay. Um. So yeah, I have. Ooh, yeah. She says, Mary says, yeah, you gotta use those vitamins, and she's actually super. She's like a health buff as well, and she knows a lot about herbs, and she learns about new ways of dealing with how to deal with epilepsy. So this is someone that I've been in contact with, and she's just a wonderful person. And she says, yes, take your vitamin D and take your vitamin C, and a lot of other natural ways of dealing with epilepsy, because there are natural ways of dealing with it that can help you, that can enhance your life, okay, that can help you to make things better. For Virginia, it's the vitamin D. She cannot stop taking vitamin D because she did for a couple of days, and she had very, very strong vertigo for those 2 days that she skipped. And so she told me later on. She didn't tell me beforehand. She just told me later on, after she probably like realized it was because of that she was feeling that, and she was still taking her meds and everything, her regular prescriptions. And she told me, oh, you know what, I've been out of vitamin D. I said, why didn't you tell me before? Because by the time she usually tells me that, well, first of all, the pharmacy is already closed, and I had some of the vitamin D with me, so which I keep it in one of those little containers, so I can like take it so I don't forget as well. And yeah, so vitamin D is essential, guys. I know I keep on repeating it, but for those of you who have not heard it, and that's why I say it, vitamin D is essential for every function in your body, mainly and starting with the brain, okay? For your bones, okay, for your bones to be strong, for everything, okay? So your brain, your bones, everything, you need vitamin D for that. If you are not spending hours outside where it's sunny, okay, so you need 10,000 IUs of vitamin D. The vitamin D is absorbed through the skin, okay, as is as is magnesium. So I want to show you something that, okay, vitamin D, okay, I posted links below the video, guys. Make sure if you're in the States that you go to where it says in the USA, shop in the USA, okay? You can order it from Amazon. Doesn't cost you anything extra to order, and it helps us out, okay? And everybody shops on Amazon anyways. Okay, and then this is magnesium that I bought before, well, when I had some money. And this is actually very expensive. Was very expensive, and but the best absorbing magnesium, uh, which is this one, the glycinate. This is one of the best. Okay, absorption magnesium. This is the elemental magnesium. Okay, so I've also put a link for elemental magnesium in the description, and I'm gonna put a link for magnesium flakes. Okay, I was showing this on my exercise channel, okay, which is Realexcel Transform, and I was showing this because I started doing workouts, and so for pain, what I do, and for absorbing, because I've also been low on many vitamins and minerals. My body has not done very well even since I was a child. So this is something. Okay, so this is it's called these are magnesium flakes. Okay, this is different from Epsom salts. This is the actual magnesium flakes. So it's a different type of magnesium. Uh, Let me see if I can, if they tell you what type of magnesium this is. This is magnesium chloride. Anyway, so but this stuff is a lot stronger than the Epsom salts. Okay, so I use Epsom salts for pain, and whenever I'm able, actually, that helps me a lot. If you guys are sick, just to soak. If you have epilepsy and seizures, please do not take a bath, okay? You can soak your feet. Also, I was going to show you. Oh, I just dropped it. Okay, I just dropped the bottle. So, oh, I know, Mary. I know. I want to show the bottle to people too, okay? Okay, so I'm going to get that, maybe. Maybe, oh, Mary says maybe not. Oh, I don't know if I can grab it. I dropped it. And Mary's gonna fall down. Okay, hold on. Okay, guys, you can look at the picture while I'm getting the stuff, okay? Look at this. Okay, I want you to look at the photograph. I want you to look at the painting, guys. And you tell me what it mean, like what it kind of represents for you. Okay, so this is how Mary, when she painted it, she says this is how she feels. Okay, when she has, some days when she has the seizures. Really, I turned off the volume. Oh, I turned it back on to listen to the. Sorry about that. Okay. Alright. Oh, I didn't drop it. Something else fell down. Okay. So here is how you get around dealing with magnesium absorption. Okay. So you can. We're gonna put Mary right back here, so she can stay with us on the stream. Okay, so you get a spray bottle. Okay, it small, big, whatever. Water, best if guys, if you can have distilled water is better, but just water from the sink is fine. We're using water from the sink. It's got a lot of fluoride in it, so if you have spring water, you can use bottled water. The whole idea of just having it distilled water, so it doesn't have any bacteria in it and stuff. Okay, so you guys gotta do your own homework on this, because for a little thing like this, for example, okay, I would use 1 teaspoon, okay, of these flakes, which is not much, okay. So 1 teaspoon, because this is a super tiny, this is a very, very tiny spray bottle. So, and then you mix it very well, because the flakes are big actually. There you guys. It's best not to touch them by hand. I don't know if you can see them. It's like that. So these flakes are bigger than than Epsom salts. Okay, they're magnesium flakes. You can even go to a health food store. If you're on Amazon, they actually have these ancient minerals. Okay, so I'm gonna post a link for that. It's not there yet, because for this one I only posted it like yesterday on my exercise channel. All right, so ancient minerals, I'm going to put that there. And you can get magnesium flakes, mix it with water, make sure it's well mixed, and then spray it on, don't spray it on your face, okay? Spray it on your arms, spray it on your body, let it dry. Do not dry it off with a towel, because then you're gonna wipe off the magnesium, okay? The whole thing is, or the whole idea is, for this to be absorbed by your skin, okay? And for the sun to be absorbed by your skin, is you gotta be outside. So even if you can, just be for half an hour, like we have to be outside for the dogs, so approximately amounts to about an hour outside, okay? uh, Still not enough to get, because it's winter, so the only thing that's not covered is pretty much just a nose for us, because we're wearing hats now. We both wearing glasses. Now we're wearing face masks. Oh, well, never mind. The nose is covered too. So not getting anything. Gloves, everything. So we practically covered, like from top to bottom, and there's no vitamin D. Maybe a little bit, one hundredth part, okay? So supplements are super important, guys. Take your supplements. Goldenseal for COVID, okay? And I'm gonna show you the COVID tea. Actually, I'm not gonna wait till next week. For those of you guys who are sick, Sophie, I'm gonna make, your mom doesn't have epilepsy, right? So and actually Virginia drinks those teas that I made sure that there's no um, that there are no herbs over there that would interfere with her meds. The only thing that's there is like fennel, so I don't put too much fennel in there, but your mom can put more fennel in there, okay? And fennel is also very good for as an expectorant to bring out the phlegm, all right? So I'm gonna, okay, you know what? I'm gonna do this on Tuesday, okay? I need one day off. I need to organize my all my pictures, photographs, and videos, and I need to do that tomorrow. And so on Tuesday, I'm gonna do the show and tell with the herbs, okay, for the COVID. And I was gonna, what was I gonna do? Oh, okay. So I can leave the vacation stuff from Cuba and stuff from for Monday, for next Sunday. Okay. So this is gonna be like a relaxing kind of, let's go on a vacation day, huh? How about that? Yeah, you wanna go on vacation with me in Virginia? Next Sunday we're watching some videos. Okay. If you guys wanna pre-watch the videos, some of the videos, just type in Realexcel and then type vacation or visiting Cuba or visiting places series. So if you type that in, then you'll be able to find my videos on our different vacations, where we went to Poland, we went to Cuba, we went to LA. So yeah, anyways, we share what we could, right? Okay. What is going on? Okay, so oh yeah, March 2020. Yeah, yeah, clearly, because we're not in February and March yet. So, hi Virginia, you wanna come and say hi to Sophie? Okay, not yet. Okay, she's gonna come later. Can you come later? Just to say hi to Sophie, she missed you. Okay, so okay, so then we're gonna have the Tuesday. We're gonna have the COVID tea. Okay, so COVID herbs. We're gonna cover that, and then I'm gonna bring something different on Thursdays. So on Tuesdays, I'm gonna cover general health, which also I think that's a really good topic. So on different, obviously different types of general health topics, but talking about other things and other issues that are on top of epilepsy that also don't help if somebody has epilepsy, and those issues can really aggravate things. They can bring more stress, if somebody has those issues. And obviously, if you have to deal with more, there's gonna be more stress, right? Oh, excuse me. So on Tuesdays I can talk about like sleep stuff and stuff like that. Yeah, great. And then on Thursdays I'll bring a niche for each day, so a specific type of that day, specific type of discussions. Okay, so you guys can be there. I think I was gonna do a support for caregivers for people with epilepsy on Thursdays, and I'm gonna bring that back on Thursdays. We're gonna still keep on Sundays our chats and our hangouts, okay, and then I'm gonna incorporate more live streams throughout the week as well. All right. So I'm gonna finish it up. Um, Make sure that your day starts and or ends with gratitude. Okay. Thank you, Mary, for sending me the gift. It is super super lovely gift. I am very happy. Um, it's so colorful. It's wonderful. Okay, and I'm gonna try to have it somewhere in all of my, like, I don't know where I can put it. If I put it here, if I put it here, then it'll be visible. I think a little bit up. Yeah, then it will be visible in the streams. Okay. Because I don't want it to be falling down and getting um, damaged. And that's one of the reasons why I didn't put it on the New Year's Eve. I wanted to put it out there, but there was no room because there was me, Virginia, and the dog decided to be on the bed as well. So it's a good thing I didn't bring the painting. Okay. I will show the painting again. Virginia has paintings of her own, so I'm gonna show off those as well. And on the purple day, I will show off the paintings, yours and Virginia's again, and talk about them and what they mean to Virginia. Because I was going to talk about Virginia's paintings today, because this is kind of on the topic of being creative and using your creativity to reduce stress. And Virginia loves painting, and she was like, she felt so good, and even she feels great when she talks about her painting and what it represents for her. So that's a wonderful thing. Okay. um are you around, honey? Okay. So yeah, Sophie, I think she is not um so Sophie, let me know, okay, if you need something right away, if you need some help right away for your mom. Oh, it was in March. Oh, okay. Sorry. No, I thought it was now. Okay, so never mind. But any of you guys, remember what I was saying about the golden seal? It's a very strong, it's a very potent herb. Okay? Remember that everything that we ingest, that everything that we drink and eat and take supplements, everything is chemical. You need to be very, very careful. Okay? What you take, especially when you're taking the meds. Anything else on top of that can affect it. Okay, even foods, even certain foods can affect your meds. They can. So there are certain supplements that should not be taken together with the meds, and then so I tell Virginia, okay, you're taking this. Make sure it's anywhere from 2 to 4 hours. The best is 4 hours apart, away from between your medication. Okay, if you can do that, it's best 4 hours. In the worst scenario, wait 2 hours before you take this. Okay. Eat something. Make sure you have enough hydration. So hydrate. Water is super, super, super good for you. Oh, guys, so we were unable to go to because I got sick. Virginia was not feeling better. We just could not make it to the springs, and now it's just getting colder and colder. So we don't know if we're gonna be able to make it this winter, but uh, unfortunately, this is the next thing that we had to go with, which is water from the bottle. Okay. Not bad tasting, actually. This one is not bad tasting. There are some waters that taste super bad, and the more you drink of them, the more dehydrated you feel. So the best water that was actually hydrating was the water from the springs that we picked up. We have to drive over an hour out of town, and we're talking highway over an hour. So it's like way over 100 kilometers from here to get water from the Canadian Springs. Okay, the water is very nice and kind of, I think it's a little bit on the alkaline side, and it's super yummy. It's like the best water ever. Okay, anyway, so I highly recommend the water hydration. So I'm gonna finish up. I want to wish you all the best in the new year. For those of you who weren't here for the New Year's stream or for Christmas stream, all our best wishes for the 2021 and all the years that come after that. Okay, don't forget that the best wishes that come from us are for always. And lots of hugs and lots of kisses to all of you. Mwah. See you on Tuesday for the coverage of COVID herbs. Okay, right. Come on the stream, guys. Like, share, and subscribe. All right, make sure that you help us grow. And I want to see you on Tuesday and next Sunday. And Thursday, I'm gonna have Thursdays now. I'm gonna bring them back uh, for um, for caregivers. Okay, for people with epilepsy. Okay, ciao ciao for now.